1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, they shall not escape.
All right. We want to start by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. I'm the brother number one. Next to me, I have the brother
Tazayar.
I'll be coming for you from down in Tempe, Florida, from the camp properties of Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the Spirit Party by Shai. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Devil wanted said I was an apostle, great millstone, teachable well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who push this work into sincerity to the God abroad. And as you can see, all right, in the video, man, okay, and as you can see in the picture, all right, like the brother brought out, man, Esau, man, you know, having a clever way of him bringing out this mandates, man, okay, and they shall say peace and safety, okay, and the way of this peace and safety being spoken, all right, was the way through Joe Biden, man, you know, and what in today's terms, man, you know, you have these devils where they'll speak, okay, smoothly with their words, you know, they'll tell you, they'll tell you to calm, you know, before the storm, man, all right, so they'll sell your dream with these things, and here you have it recently, as we've been going into current events that's been going around, okay, that now you have it where it says in this news article, which is Newsweek, it says mass mandates return, full list of places with restrictions in place. So we're in a time where now these devils, okay, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is bringing back mass, okay, where mandated to where people have to walk around with these, masks again, man. And we experienced these situations over the last 3 to 4 years, man. Okay. Now there was a period of time where, this situation was to be, no more. Okay. I believe it was a couple articles and a couple news that was going into that since the 19 situation was to die down, it wasn't going to be a problem no more. Now it's stirring back up again, as you heard in recently in my lessons, all right, and many other brothers' lessons, man. But we're going to go into a little bit of the article, and then we're going to grab the scriptures, Lord, when you're edified. But it says, bringing it from the top, this is on Newsweek. It says, U.S. mass mandates return, full list of places with restrictions in place. And it says, with C-19 hospitalization steadily inching up in the U.S. this summer, some hospitals, schools, and businesses are reinstating mass mandates. So, because things are getting a lot more tighter on Esau pushing this, mass mandates is putting it tighter on these businesses and schools and local hospitals, man. You see, and that's due to what? Because Esau has a major agenda within the works that he's doing, man, amongst the earth. Okay, and he wants to have the world under a World War I government, one currency, all of these things, man, one religion. You see, this is the devil we're dealing with, man. If you're not aware of Esau, Edom, okay, which is your enemy, speaking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, he will get one over you, man. All right, as the scripture says, he will not be satisfied with blood. All right, grabbing another paragraph of the article, it says 2 new C-19 variants, which it goes into the certain variants, it'll be described as EG, okay, and BA. All right, you can do your research going into that, but reading on, it says have recently emerged. The WHO, which is known as the World Health Organization, says classified the former as a variant of interest. So, pretty much that's the point on that. But seeing that, these higher ups, they always have some involvement in what's about to come before it comes, man, which shows you that, these devils are in behind, the scenes, man. Okay, they know what's going on. All right, and usually when these certain things pop off, Esau, man, him being the deceiver, all right, he's always playing a hand in it. Okay, because we know according to Malachi 1. Chapter 4, he's a border of wickedness. So if these things stem to pop off, it's because the wicked is involved, man. Okay, and you got these higher elites who play a major part in it too as well. Okay, because it all stems down that triangle, man. All right, down that puppet line, family line, man. Okay, so we're gonna grab a couple of scriptures. We're gonna bring back that First Thessalonians 5. All right, going into it, man. Lord, when you're edified once again, go ahead, brother.
The book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. All right, because here you have it. You got everyone that's facing this earth that trusting, these devils, man. Okay, and here you have it. He's, selling a dream to you. Morally, you jakes, man. Okay, which Esau's doing this to the masses of the people, period, in itself. But he's selling the people the dream, right? And that dream of what, everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be fine. Just trust this and take this, and take my word for it. All the smooth words that Esau would tell you, man. But the scripture says, he gonna speak peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And a form of these devils coming with that destruction. Look at this, man. When you put these masks on your face, your bodies are taking a harmful effect by it. Okay, the oxygen, the carbon dioxide, it's not flowing properly, man, which is causing a harmful effect to your body, man. Okay, needless to say, but more comes after that. You got mass mandates, you got things being shut down. You got the situation when you mentioned it in October. I believe what was it? It slipped my mind.
Lockdowns.
The lockdowns. There you go. So we know how the W, we know how the WHO feel about those things, from Clark Schwab himself, man. Okay, and even in the World Economic Forum, so the WEF. So these two being in cahoots, we know that these people having a certain agenda, man. What they want to do, and that they want to bring those lockdowns and like so and so, man. So that destruction comes right after these things. But go ahead.
As travail upon a woman with child,
like a woman giving in birth, she having contractions and whatnot. Okay, it's consecutively. Go ahead.
And they shall not escape.
They shall not escape, man. So like the scripture goes into, you being throw hand, join a hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished. Mm-hmm. You want to be in cahoots with these devils, man. You want to trust in this system. Guess what? You're gonna have to take the judgments that comes behind it, man. Okay, you're gonna have to taste the lick of the fight. You see, you can go ahead and grab the other scripture from the BAHASHAM, because Esau he knows what he's doing. All right, and the fact that he's setting these things up the way he's setting it up, it's ultimately to take out majority of the population, man. That's why you have the situations with they're coming out with new variants or new new things that's popping off due to illnesses or sicknesses, man, diseases, I should say, because Esau's allowing it, either he's bringing it, man. Either way, he's playing a huge part in it to decrease the population under 500 million, according to their Georgia Guidestone. Go ahead.
You want that hand in hand? You said?
No.
Other precept.
Get it.
Okay, come on. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small.
Right. We go into this time after time, man. But these scriptures are meaningful. Okay, the Lord didn't just give us these scriptures for us to just look over Man, the Lord give you these scriptures to be aware, to apply, and to do so by it, man. Through the fear and terror of YAHAWASHI. So, being known that the Lord said you can't be ignorant of these things, man. Okay, because here you have Esau's brought out another situation, all right, out of the blue, man. And more, for out of the blue for others, I should say, man. Which we would, brothers been paying attention to these things, but Esau's whipped it out. He's whipping the cats out the bag. Okay, and he's about to really show out. Okay, bring it back.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 5 and verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything in a great matter or a small. So
a great matter or a small. Even though he's saying like, oh, it's not a big thing right now. Eventually it can spark to being a huger thing than what it was than the first time, man. And this is what we're about to see. We're about to see what was something way worse before become something far more greater, okay, as a situation, man. So Esau's he's not slick, all right? And you have to, put two and two when it comes, together when it comes to these devils, man. You can't be ignorant walking around with your pants hanging low and your blunt in your mouth and speaking, slurrily. Okay, you can't speak with slurs and stuff like that, man. Just pretty much going into ignorant, man. Okay, you Jakes, man. You're being very ignorant to your oppressor. He's eventually gonna get one up over you, man. Okay, now being aware of these things. Go ahead. That was it on that?
Yeah, that was it on that.
Grab the other scripture. You got it.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, and verse 1.
And this is going to go into why you can't be ignorant of them, man. You had recently where I believe Andrew Tate, man, when he was speaking on, your enemies. Okay, here you have it. You got certain people who are not aware of their enemies, because of what the lack of certain efforts, I should say, for the lack of even interest of knowing what's going on, man. Well, you have enemies that's attacking you, that's not getting no sleep at night, that's not willing to take no sleep at night, okay, just because they want something to conquer, and they want to bring forth that conquering mindset and usher it throughout the ways of their doings, okay, and because they had a mindset, they doing things like they seeing today, all right. And you have ones that's an awareness and we fighting, man, okay, but you have ones that's asleep, they're just not fighting, or you got ones that's just now trying to hear what's going on, okay. But the point being made is that if you're not aware of your enemy, they're gonna be getting over you, man. Go ahead.
Micah 2 and 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right. So you have these elites, Esau, Edom, so-called Waymen, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, this etc., man. Okay, these people who are in position behind closed doors, okay, before they lay their heads on $1 million, probably $1 billion pillow or a mattress, they're thinking about how they can put you under subjection, man. They're thinking about how they can cause havoc on the earth, man. Okay, in your city, in your town, in your home, man. They're thinking about many ways to bring I believe it's division or to divide, and this is their ultimate plan, you see. But go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
So when the morning's light, they practice it. So they put these things to play. All right, you have the Esau taking these things in thought, listening to each other. That's why you go to Psalms 83. That crafty counsel. When they sit amongst each other, and they think of things that they can put in play for the masses of the people, so that they can stay in slumber on days in and days out, man. Okay, they put these things to play, so another mass mandate will be just something they put in play as the morning came to light. You see, they practice it. But go ahead.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
So we know it's Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau's just practicing what he's already been given and accustomed to of being a wicked man. You see? because he has the power to do so, man. And then, you know, right now this devil has limited power, so he's gonna eventually really stirring things up. But right now, he has to move carefully. Okay, so he has to bring back that fear tactic, introducing a new situation that's way worse than the last, and he's got to push that vibration out there through using his devices that he has today, man. Has social media, television, things like that, man. But go ahead.
Verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away.
I think that's the point on that. Grab that scripture from BAHASHAM, because hey, you have it. Esau's not messing around, man. Okay, he's not joking. All right, he's not messing around, man. For you Israelites who are listening in truth and sincerity, okay, Esau, he has that perpetual hatred towards you, man. Okay, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. So he's gonna do everything in his power to be acting the most evilest way, man. But nevertheless, you got it.
2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, and that's going into the Lord set up certain men are to be aware. Like I said, we see these things that Esau's doing. We see that he's moving in the most craftiest way. And, Lord, give us the spirit to be aware of our enemies, man. And this is the importance of to be aware of your enemy, because he would get one of both of you. He like a roaring lion, he crouches, seeking who he may devour, man. Yep. And if you don't take good heed, he will bite.
Yep.
He'll bite and he will tear away.
That's right.
We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, so something like this, man, would just be another play in chess with Esau. Okay, go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12.
And here's the point where this lesson is leading to, man. Go ahead.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Now the Lord's going to put a spirit on his men, ultimately his elect, as we hope to be that elect. They're going to be in a certain spirit of, rejoicing, man. Why is that? Because what? We seeing this kingdom falling, man. We know it's proceeding to 2 Ezra 6 and 7, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas Esau is the end of the world, Jacob's the beginning that followeth. So the way of Esau's kingdom, is crumbling right before his eyes, and we're gonna rejoice at it, man, because that means we're next. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea,
right?
For the devil is come down unto you.
And now, like the scripture goes into, woe to them that dwell therein. Why? Because the people that trust in the system today, man, those people, man, they don't know what the hell's going on, man. All right, until all hell breaks loose, because they trust in who? Esau, Edom, man. Okay, so it is like a walking blind people, man. Like you see that movie, Bird Box, man. Leading to destruction. But go ahead, bring it back.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Right, so Esau's going to come down having great wrath, man. And what we're seeing right now, mass mandates, all right, speaking of lockdowns, okay, speaking of another form of variants coming on, this is all part of, predictive programming, all right, gradualism, what's the other word, it slipped my mind, man. Conditioning, that's a good one too, man. This is all a form of that. It's something about planning. Damn, man. What is it? It slipped my mind, but it's all right, man. The point's being made, though. This is all according to his plans, leads us to say, because Esau's only have but a short time to operate with all, he can, man. And eventually he's going to come down. You got JT, man, Jacob's trouble. Okay, we got a lot that's going to happen, man. And if you're not aware of these things now, you're going to get caught up in what's going to come next.
Yep.
Okay?
That's right.
So you can bring that back a little bit, and then we close it out. And the Lord, when you edified.
Revelations 12 and verse 12. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
That's right. So, bringing it back to the article, mass mandates return. Full list of places with restrictions in place. So here you have it, man. We in those times, man. So we're going to close it up. Lord, when you're edified, we give all glory and honor and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Once again, double honors to that was an apostle, MILLSTONE. Teach you well until the next time we say Shalom.